Oh, what? Alright. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. Whoa. That's ugly. Y'all can hear me, right? Can y'all hear me? Am I audible? Do you all know if I, am speaking? Can you hear it? Okay. So, yeah, it's my birthday, so that's cool. Yeah. Hello. I have not done a stream in a while, have I? Yeah, I'm just hanging out, trying to have fun. I just want to vibe, hang out. Yeah. I'll answer some questions. It'll be doodling. Might take some requests for doodling. Do I eat macaroni? My favorite food is this crunchy macaroni. But yeah. Thank you all for the happy birthday messages. I see them, I promise. You can ask questions about Uprising and everything, but yeah. I don't know what to draw first. What should the first thing I draw be? Time for the wiki to be updated? That I eat macaroni? Thanks. How's Tortured Past? Honestly, I don't know. I've not worked on it in a while because it's just Sonics. What if Darnell survived Freak Show? Well, he'd probably look a little something like this. This would probably be the result if Darnell somehow managed to survive Freak Show. He'd be messed up. What did I do on January 13, 1993? Nothing. I wasn't even conceived. How's everything going on in your real life? Alright, I guess. Not the greatest, but yeah. What is the finale? It's what's the word? What's the best way to describe the finale without spoiling too much? It's very I think it is a very good wrap up to everything. And that's all I will say. That's my favorite song from each chapter. Ooh, that's tough. I would have to say I really like Heartache for chapter 1. Just that's the obvious answer. I also really like Second in Command. V2. I know I have more than you all do, but I really like Second in Command V2. Surrender is really good, I'll be honest. I mean, sure, I joke about it, it being pain, because, but, yeah. How have my birthday been so far? It's alright. Nothing big. Chapter 2 wise, ooh, that's tough. I really like Liberty. I love Freak Show. Let me think. I do really, I think those are my top two. I think those have to be my top two of that chapter. Chapter 3, literally every song's good to me, but I guess if I had to choose one, it'd probably be Starvation. Just because I think Starvation, I love Devin's music, and I really like how it turned out. No Man's Land is also really good. Sidelines wise, ooh, that's tough. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know for Sidelines. I don't know. What's my favorite thing about making Sidelines? Probably just the fact I get to use characters that I normally wouldn't be able to. How many collabs are we doing to kill them? So I can't really do that, can I? Is this drawing a leak for something? No, I'm just doodling. I might show a leak or two here, but probably not much. Big leaks. Yep, Darnell is a survivor in the next song and kills Pico. Trust. Can I tell you a joke? I mean, you can go for it. I'm probably not gonna laugh, but I don't laugh too easily at jokes. But you can, yes, you can. Dude, there's barely anyone here. That sucks. It's an apple fell out of a tree and hit a man. What did it cause? What? What's the best video chapter you edited so far? My opinion is Mousetrap. Outside of Uprising, has to be Willow. Willow was, wow. That was, dang, I'm proud of that. Was it worth the pain? Probably not, but hey, we ball. Gravity, true. It's tough to say. I think my editing's like, I am proud of No Man's Land's editing. I do think I did well on Starvation as well. I like those two the most, I think. I think I did well on Demonic Destruction. Are Corruption Reshitted and T-Bot -1 still in production, or those have been canceled? T-Bot 1 I think is dead. I think it died. I left and I don't believe it got finished. I gave ownership, but I don't think it got finished. I think it got canceled, if I remember correctly. Reshitted, it had good progress made. It had really good progress made, but no one was working on day 2. And it's probably gonna die. Yeah. But hey, we ball, man. We ball. Either? What is the either? Yeah, I know it sucks, but I mean, that's all I can do. I tried. I tried my best. What's the next Uprising song? I knew someone was gonna ask. I don't know, if you want the honest truth. I really don't know. Because a lot of songs lately have kind of been, like, I don't want to say we've been dead, because we haven't been dead, but production slowed down, and all of the songs that are in production right now, I guess, are just, I can't tell you what's gonna be next. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. I want it to be like Infernal Symphony or Corrosion, but I can't promise it. I really can't, and I really wish I could. It is. I really want to progress with Death Conquer. I think that's like a really good next upload, but I can't promise it. What's the drawing app I'm using? Procreate. I'm trying it out. Oh, happy birthday. That is the third person that's told me that they had the same birthday as me today. Weird. Is Uprising going to slowly change the OG FNF style, or will it remain your style? Honestly, depends. I don't... Maybe one day it'll be more like OG. Like, old school is purely, Old school is, like, raw FNF. And I'm not working on old school. Like, I personally am not. I did the thumbnail, and that's it. I'm going to edit it, of course, but, you know. I can't guarantee that. It'd be fun. It would be fun. But I think it will probably remain more my style than anything. How are the collabs going? They're going. There's only one left. I'm not doing any more afterwards. I can't guarantee it's anytime soon. I don't think it will be. There's not much progress on it, but hey, we ball, man. We ball. What if Steve never got saved in No Man's Land or Firepower? Well, entirety of Death Conqueror is gone, and Death Conqueror is pivotal for the mod. So, how are you so good at directing, and how do you get devs for Uprising? Trust me, I was an awful director for a good while there. It took a lot of learning, and I mean a lot. I got canceled for how bad my directing was at some point. But I think the main thing is just trying to be understanding. But also, just because you're directing doesn't mean you should only do that. I think that's one thing. I think Uprising, personally, has gone so far because I'm clearly invested, and I'm, like, trying everything in my power. So, yeah. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Chapter 4 finale gonna be good. I mean, do you mean a good ending? Because I'm not gonna tell you if it's a good ending. You're gonna have to wait for that. But, like, I think the actual writing will probably end up pretty good. I will say chapter 4, one of the issues with Uprising, I think I personally have, is, like, I have so many ideas, and I'm like, oh, wait, no, that would work so much better than this, and this, and that, and this, and that. That happened with Hex and Virulent. Originally, he was going to die there, but I was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. So I kept him alive, and, well, I think it's a better choice. But regardless, like, I think that's one of my biggest issues. I can't tell you, like, I truly have little to no clue what the finale is going to end up being. I know the ending. All I know is that I know how the ending is going to be. But that's it. Is there still plans with the Rift or not yet? I'm going to be honest with you. It's been so dead. I don't think it's going to get finished, if you want the honest truth. It has not had progress in months. So don't get your hopes up. It'll probably be announced that it's canceled probably pretty soon. If you could name boyfriend, what would you name him? For people to draw FNF art, what would they be? Don't. No, I'm joking. If you really want to, they're tough. Their anatomy is, like, all over the place. I would say definitely look at Phantom Arcade stuff the most. He's so unbelievably talented. I personally take most inspiration from, like, I would say, like, Phantom Fear, but, I mean, honestly, it's up to you. I think it's pretty neat. It is tough, though. Like, there's certain characters I still can't draw. I am unable to draw Daddy Dearest and Mommy Dearest. Those are pain. I hate drawing them. Those are, like, my least favorite characters to draw. And it's part of why Mommy Dearest did not survive very long, is because I did not want to draw her. That sounds so messed up, I know. I'm joking, but I do think if she was easier to draw, she probably would have survived a little longer. I'll be honest. But, boo, get scared. Why is the mall called Uprising Project? Honestly, the original reason, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea why I called it this. There is a reason now with the current lore and everything. Chapter 4 is called Uprising. Just that's the title name. So I think that should tell you enough, but it's mainly directed to Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is mainly what we mean by Uprising. Yeah, it's Procreate. Draw skid, draw pump, draw boyfriend. Who else? I guess I could draw Spirit. It's kind of a pain, but oh well. What do you think is better, Ibis Panics or Procreate? Well, I've not used Ibis Procreate enough. I think if you're a beginner, use Ibis for sure. I want to make an Uprising project concept of Chapter 3. Choose one song and make a concept of it. I'm not seeing any, like, a Firepower or No Man's Land. So you could do one of those. Those will be neat to see. Happy birthday. Thank you. I am exhausted, honestly. So any of them? Yeah, do No Man's Land or Firepower. Those would be cool to see. Draw pea shooter. When's the bill dropping? Never. I'm tired. I don't wanna draw pea shooter. I don't know how to draw pea shooter. I'm gonna be real. So I ain't gonna look for reference photos. So I'm sorry if this looks awful, but I'll draw him. Let me just. Go then. Which future songs in Chapter 3 are gonna be good? I think most songs are gonna be good. I am excited for Infernal Symphony. I am excited for that. I am very excited for Infernal Symphony. I think that's going to turn out pretty good. Cheeseburger, no doubt. Do you like purple? Yeah, it was my favorite color. I don't know what my favorite color is anymore, but... Do I like purple? Yes. Make Miku mainline. She's in Mousetrap. That's the best you're getting. But so, when it comes to scripting or killing a character... in Uprising, they think twice or say, no, let's do it. There's a lot of characters that should have died that I was planning on killing much earlier, and I did not, so you're welcome. For example, Tankman. Tankman was supposed to die in Broken Visor originally, but he did not. Speaking of that, I'm going to draw him. I like drawing Tankman. He's cool. Well, until I have to make full art of him. Then it's a pain, but... Infernal has been on hold for how long now? Yeah, it was made, like... I think the first bit of progress on it was... let me check the dev server, actually. Hold up. I think it was, like, February. If I'm being honest. Of course. Dude, as I check... let me pull up the stream on my iPad as well. Didn't want to, but give Garcelle another song. This is my favorite chapter 1 song that I worked on a while. I don't know. Not as bad as Extermination. That was on hold for more than 6 months. True. Barsoa, make Miku canon. She is. She is canon. Literally. She's right there. You have to give a song the title of Ask, not counting V1s. What would it be? I don't know. I think all the songs are at least decent. I think they're all decent. Hard to say. Yeah, Azari bought that. How would I rate each chapter? I think chapter 1 was decent. Could have been better, but I think it was decent. I think chapter 2 was good. I think it was good, and I think chapter 3 is even better to me. But yeah. What other characters appear, like Servant of Otis? We dropped this before the FNF update. He's already here, man. He's been here. You get the point. Chapter 2 is good because of the woman massacre. Bro, get out. No, Uprising fans, watch the mod. True. What would you say is the worst song, not counting V1s? I don't know. I think Militant. I think Militant's, even though it is getting revamped, I don't like Militant very much. Had to give ownership to someone else in the team, who would it be? Vanny, and Vanny. It would be Vanny, no doubt. Either that or Azari. But Vanny, just because I know he would have the same work base as me. It would be Vanny, no doubt. Who else do I draw? Who else? Who could I draw? I'm gonna draw Darnell. I'm not drawing Darnell in a good while. I like drawing him. I'm drawing his corrupted design. I'm not drawing him very often lately. I'm drawing him for the firefight thumbnail, and that's it. I've not drawn his. I need to start drawing his corrupted design more. I love his corrupted design. I think it's really cool. You should draw Nene next, maybe. I made for the Garcella tutorial. What's the best kind of cake? I do like vanilla. I like I almost said birthday cake. I'm losing it, bro. I'm losing it. It's tough to say. Geez, Darnell looks most messed up. Yeah, his design. I do like his corrupted design a lot, though. I think it's one of my favorites. I need to start drawing it more. I'm not drawing in a good while. I don't think I've drawn his corrupted design since the Chapter 3 trailer, honestly. Is this his hand backwards? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Whatever. I don't care enough. Darnell isn't appearing in this chapter. Yes, he is. Another question. Are you excited for his fans? Yes. He's gonna have more bonus. But, we haven't seen Nene or Darnell be mentioned in any chapter 3 song yet. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you all this. Nene and Darnell are not in Infernal Symphony. But they are in chapter 3. And they appear, I think, like a good bit. So, there's your little bit. There you go. They appear. Yep. They are not in Infernal Symphony, though. They are not. They are not indeed. There is another corrupted in it. That I have seen some people complain about me not using very often. So, I might draw Darnell after yeah, go for it. I like Darnell. He has to be one of my favorite characters. Guaranteed. I think Infernal Symphony is a very good, like, halfway mark. Like, saying, like, this is, like, the halfway point, you know? And it is important, so. Reveals, like, 2 major things, I think. What is going on with Spirit, by the way, right now? Infernal Symphony. Who do I draw next? Oh, that one guy said Nene. I'll draw Nene, yeah, sure. One thing I think is funny, and I noticed it a couple months ago, almost all corrupted characters have their eyes covered. And it's never been intentional, but it just always works out that way. Like, Boyfriend had it, Darnell has it, like, a lot of characters have it. And it was never intentional, but it just so happened to end up that way. And like, I never meant to do it. I think Pico's getting an appear in Song 8. Song 8 is Unity. Daddy Dearest. I saw you worked on Willow from Tri-State Terror. The track was dope. Yeah, I edited the video. I am very proud of it. Press you could draw these characters from memory with no reference. Yeah. Confirm that Chapter 3 style is going to be in Pico School. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did confirm that. It is focusing on Pico School. And Pico is in it, guys. Pico's in it. I think Pico's gang takes a much bigger focus during this chapter. I think they're pretty important. It's focusing on Daddy Dearest, Skid and Pump, and focusing on focusing on Pico and Darnell. And I think those are the main survivor / corrupted in this chapter. And let me see. Please, this is right behind you from TF2's peak. Are you aware that someone's making an Uprising wiki? Yes, because I confirmed. I wanted it. It's by corner. It's official. Why is Uprising project about FNF and not about anything else? Because you would think someone would make this by now. Someone would have that be made by now, and it just wasn't. And you have mods focusing on the most absurd things, and they're like, this is FNF still. So, why is there no Pippi storyline about FNF? You know what I mean? By extras and using the data deers has been separated. Don't think that like they're separated. Like they didn't like split up from each other. Like, well, how do I put this? Daddy Dearest is not in exorcism. He is not. That is final. Like I don't plan on changing that. He isn't in exorcism at all. If you make me kill men, like, dude, she is in the story. She is mainline already. Yeah, Skin and Pump. Yeah, that is the actual lore. Like Skin and Pump went on a supply run. That is canon. Daddy Dearest is at their base, and that's when unity happens. So take that as you will. Thought the Reaper's gonna be a skid song? No. I don't believe so. How strong is Daddy Dearest? Actually, you've not even seen his full power. That's not even happened yet. You haven't seen his full power. Please make Miku... Oh my god, stop. Well, I have a feeling Pico would break free. Oh. Starlight's the strongest. Starlight is the strongest. Yes, he is the strongest. He is number one because he is literally possessed by eyes. Daddy Dearest is number 2, though. He is number 2. And then there's Skid. Skid's just doing his thing, you know? Imagine ideas being weaker than a human. How much power did Daddy Dearest use in Starvation? Literally nothing. He used almost nothing. You gotta. I did confirm it. Daddy Dearest was getting corrupted on purpose to fake him out, and and it caught Pump off guard. Daddy Dearest was able to resist that easy. Pico is the most strongest corrupted. Yes, he is. He is indeed. But I will say he hasn't been doing so well. I think he's very unstable at the moment. Take that as you will. Did it crash? Are we live? Did it just crash? Hello? Okay, we're still here. Sorry, my Streamlab broke. I think my favorite corrupted design. I really liked her now. How did Mommy Mirrors lose to Pump and Monster with half her power? But Daddy Dearest almost uses 0 power against Pump, being an abomination, and wins. Mommy Mirrors lost the majority of her power in Demonic Destruction. She lost the majority. In Demonic Destruction, where is it? Right here. If you scroll to right here. Have fun with this, psychopath. That was her power being taken by Spirit. So yeah. And that's why in Ectoplasm she's like a lot weaker. And notice how even when she's a lot weaker, she did almost say Pump. So I'm just saying. Does Death Conqueror take place outside of New Ground? It is in Okay, so the thing with Uprising is like it is Newgrounds. It is primarily Newgrounds, but I rather just say FNF just because it makes it easier on me. But so yeah, Steve's still in the universe. Don't worry, he is still in the universe. I can't wait for Death Conqueror to start though. I think it's got some of my favorite stuff, specifically Riddle School. I cannot wait for Riddle School. Oh, that's so exciting. That might end up being my favorite song from that. Actually, no, take that back. Hanging Tree is going to be very cool.